Welcome to Redneck Repairs or Fixture Man. Not sure what we're going to use. Now, got a problem with our door in our RV. It's a sliding pocket door and it's off its track. And we didn't have any kids with us to blame it on. Now my challenge is this pocket door is covered on both sides. It's inside the wall behind the shower, and then on this side it's inside the wall behind our main power box. So I cannot take this wall apart. Now I looked up on YouTube and I couldn't find one on home and RV doors. I believe if I take this trim off on one side or the other, I will be able to pull the door out. But I can't get in there to see what's going on. So I've gathered the tools I think I'm going to need. I think these tools might do the job, but as always, I'll need something that's not here. I'll put these together and we're going to get to work. Find out what kind of a track system I have and roller system to decide how to best attack this based on the videos. Looks like I have a double roller system and I have this upside down. Based on how that's hooked in there, I believe if I take, I don't think it matters which side I take off. So we'll take off the bedroom side. The public doesn't see that. And I will disconnect this side and should be able to slide the door out. And let's go from there.
Going.
Okay. I am going to jiggle this to see where it's connected. Look under the trouble light. And I cannot see under here how it's connected. I'm going to look for
I think it has nails.
screws. Looks like little tiny nails. And probably going to take this trim off first and then this. Let's put the light down. Well, that came easy. Aha! I love screws. And I pulled the nails through here. Not good. However, I have a tool for that. We're going to take these out first because I tend to forget things. Like a little tray to put screws and nails in. I have some magnetic trays. I'll end up getting one of them. There. Welcome to Redneck Repairs or Fixture Man. I don't know if I can use Fixture Man. Have it as an email forever. I don't know if I get to use that. Anyway, I've got an 05 Durango fifth wheel trailer made by KZ in Indiana. And my pocket door has fallen apart and we're going to work on repairing it. This is the door we're going to be repairing and how it is made. This piece of trim. Yes, I'm using a manual screwdriver because I don't want to strip the wood out. I've been known to do that with electrical. I have the wrong tip. So stop. That should be a number 2 Phillips. But it is slipping out easily. Not happy with that. Let's hang the light up here. Actually, let's get my assistant to hold the light. Now I have to figure out how to get out of the trouble I made for calling my wife my assistant. I do make mistakes. I'm gonna go get a better screwdriver. Turns out these work better with the Robertson than they do with the Phillips. Number 2 Robertson. As always, never have quite enough tools with me. Let's see what it looks like. Move this off. Yeah, that's right in the wood. Spacer there. Let's bring the door out and see what kind of a mechanism we have. I need a stool because I'm too short. Handy dandy stool we keep in the RV all the time for the higher covers. Perfect. Okay. Looks like about a 3/8 screw. And I might be able to just slide this up, lift the door up. I'm going to need a tool. Just a second. There. That one is like that. Screwdriver up here so I can lose it later. Now I'm going to back up. Now we're going to see if the door will come out. Almost. These usually come off that way, and it did. I see that it may have just come loose. Okay, bring the camera over here. I'll look in here. Have we got, we get your light? And there it is. And it looks like a screw's coming out in there too. But there is not a damn thing I could do about that screw. Okay. Can you see in there? Not very well, but good enough. Okay, I'm going to pull that back.
Oh, sure do.
You turn on. Handy magnet, let's find out if anything there is magnetic. It is. So,
Okay.
using my magnet, come toward me. Voila.
It is out.
Let me have a light. I'm going to see something. Well, I got this out. Let's see something. Okay, that one screw is a stopper, so it's supposed to be sticking out. While I've got these out, I'll make sure these are tight. This is tight. This is 19 years old, and it is a really well-made trailer. KZ
Durango.
KZ what?
Durango.
Oh, a Durango KZ trailer. And we've been very happy with it. Very little trouble. Okay, now it looks like all we gotta do is put that door back on. Have a look at how these are made. There's just a slot in there, all plastic, and then this latches to hold it. So I slide the door in first.
Do we need to clean the bottom of the tractor?
Oh, good idea. Let's look at the bottom of the track. Your camera's over there.
can't see. Yeah, it won't show. It's not showing.
There we go. So linoleum's lifting, a little bit of sawdust, a little bit of dirt down here. We'll wipe out. We're back in without getting our fingers. Oh, that worked easier than I expected. Now, challenge is going to be to lift the door up.
What a book?
Slide that in.
What's the books?
I think that's a great idea. We need to lift it up about. Does that look like it's the right height, Pam? A little more?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Let's see. Looks about right. Okay.
Do we have the camera down too low?
Hold high. You can see
Yep.
in there. There. Now this. I believe should latch in harder. It shouldn't be that loose. Let's see the camera there. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use the camera to see what's going on. No, that's as far in as it goes. And what keeps it from falling out? I'm expecting a bit of a snap.
Try the other one.
Let's try the other one. Hold the camera. Okay, I'll try and do this so that you can see. There. See how that one snaps? And it's flush here. This one did not snap. So it may be the problem. This opened up and that popped out. And it does not snap. Okay. Get the book out of the way. Slides in and out. Relatively level. Now this one does not have a latch to hold it open. It only has this strap to hold it closed. Then it can move back and forth this much. Okay, time to put the trim back on. I am going to try and use the same screw holes. Makes life easier.
What'd you hit?
And again, using old-fashioned manual screwdriver because I like the better control, and I don't do this full time, so a few minutes here and there does not make a difference to me. But I don't have to worry about setting tension and stripping screws and fixing those repairs. And I can edit out shit. Pardon my language. That will be edited. I have a carbon monoxide alarm. Now, carbon monoxide is heavier than air, sinks to the ground. Not sure why this one is mounted so high on the wall. But we do have another carbon monoxide tester, monitor, that is low to the ground near the outside door. Okay, now I have to hold my tongue right and get my nails going good, and make sure I don't get this upside down. That seems to sit better. Because it pulled through, I'm going to use new spots to find out what track they're on. This level, that level there. Oh! I had it upside down. In hindsight, I should have used silicone on this. I still will. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to silicone it as I put it back on. And since this nail pulled through last time, I'm going to pull the nail out. This way, instead of trying to pull it through the... You can shut that off while I go get... Did find a tube of silicone in here. And it's all dried out. Now when you do this, you have to be careful not to go all the way through into the counter. Oops. Like that. So, in the interest of staying married for a long time, we're going to get some scrap wood to put underneath it while I pre-start them. Hang on a second. So, got some silicone and some scrap wood and a smaller hammer. I know it's a Baltine hammer and it's probably close to my age. I want to make sure I'm far enough away from the wall. What I didn't get, what I'm going to go get, is I have a nail punch. And I get these 90% of the way in on the wall there. I'm going to go get my nail punch. And finish them with nail punch. Now, they're all just starting to come through, except for this one is through too far. I want to put the magic of video. This is a clear RTV silicone by Permatex, just what I had around, and I was able to empty out the tube. I like this one because it screws, the lid screws on, and so does the tip. And a little tiny hole in there. We're just going to put a little bit on there. I am going to have to find out why it's not coming through. tiny screwdriver tip in this. Ah, I see why. There's a bit of... Oh my goodness. Okay, this is why I should have paper towel with me all the time. And my wife comes to the rescue.
That's why I stopped.
I want to wipe all the silicone off of this so the next time I go to open it, it won't be silicone shut. There we go. Now, I have a paper towel. I should have had to begin with. And just going to use a little bit of silicone. I have a bad habit of using way too much of everything. Trying to break that habit. Put the lid back on. Spread that out a little bit. It won't act like a glue, but it will be rippable later. Okay, let's go put this on. Now that I have silicone on it, I have to be careful not to put silicone everywhere. First, hold it in place with one hand. Looks good. Apparently it's windy in here. Heck of a wind. Okay, break while I go find my... Now these are finishing nail punches. There are little cups in them. They're different sizes for finishing nails so that you don't leave hammer marks in the wood. Let's go with the easiest one first. And you can feel when it disappears. I'll leave links in the comments at the bottom to some of these tools. These are handy to have, leave them flush. What about the big nail head? Use my finger. Now this one was bent in the wind. It was bent up in the wind. Use my Leatherman and bend it down. Once a nail's been bent, it bends easier until we get past that point. Don't pay any attention to the direction of the nail. We're going to leave that one like that because I'll do more damage fixing it than just leaving it. But just make sure everybody comes in the trailer is drunk. They'll never know. So let's test the door. Unlatch it. It is working as good as it ever did. Now, oh, look at this. I've always reached up here to open this door. And I thought, why is there a latch here when there's no latch here? Push on the top, put your finger there, and you can pull it. That is amazing. I'm going to check with my wife later and see if she knew about that ahead of time. Now, remember when we started this, we had a few tools neatly set up on the counter. We're finished this. I have a few tools I never did end up using. And other tools we needed. That's the way this goes.